in the Peace Gallery North at the Cultural Centre, North Peace Cultural Centre, and today we're going to be talking about the Peace Liard Regional Juried Art Exhibit.
Over the past 32 years, this is the 32nd Regional Juried Art Show. It is a program of the Peace Liard Regional Arts Council, and then every year it's in a different community in our Northeast region. This year, Fort St. John, of course. Last year, Fort Nelson. So it's very interesting that every time the show is in another community, it really energizes those artists that maybe have never shown before or would like to show, or those artists that have been showing for a long time and this is another venue for them. This is the criteria, and we have different categories, the open and the adult student. We do not have a category for students. This is usually for adults. That is the main category, the open category, and the reason it is an open category is that we're looking for as many emerging artists as possible. Now, artists quite often are at home doing their work, they're creating. They're a little bit maybe too shy to put their work out, they're not sure how it will be accepted. And this kind of juried art show helps in the sense that they put in one or two pieces of work, and because of that, they're able to find out, get a little bit more confidence in showing the work.
What kind of work is often put into the Regional Juried Art Show?
There's a little bit of everything. We get quite a lot of small sculptures and pottery, fabric art, people that are working with something that is new to them. As I said, we focus in on emerging artists, those that would like to show their work maybe for the first time or show something new that they've been doing. We get many, many paintings, many collages. It's just been everything.
Does it cost people money to be part of this?
Only $10 an entry.
$10?
That's right.
I might be able to afford that.
$10 an entry. You could enter, absolutely. And when we're talking about art, there's all kinds of, someone asked me just recently, is my jewelry art? And I said, well, yes, it is. If the artistic part of that comes first and the functional part comes second. So if it is jewelry made for functional purposes and it is the same as a lot of other jewelry we see, or there's many of the same kind being made, maybe that's not the best entry. The best entry would be a one-of-a-kind, where the artistic factor is what you're driving for, and then the functional factor is second.
Hey, Alan, tell me a bit about your work.
Well, I do various things. Abstracts and portraits are two of the main things I like to do. For the show, I'm going to be putting in one abstract and one portrait.
Exciting.
But not these.
It will be a surprise for everyone to see. Your abstract work is kind of graphic.
Yeah.
And so do you...
My background's graphic design.
You do have some graphic design background.
Yeah, I've been a graphic designer for 30 years or more.
How did you find out about this exhibition that's going on, and how do you feel about how things work around here since you're new in town?
The art scene here is very exciting. I've joined the Flying Colours Artists Association since we moved in the end of October. And I heard about the show. I'm working part-time in the gallery, so I've been hearing about the show coming up, and was very excited the prospect of being able to put something in. I've never entered a juried show before, so it's interesting for me.
One of the differences between the Peace Liard Regional Juried Art Exhibit and other juried art exhibits is that one of the nice things is if you enter, you get in. And so you don't have to worry about putting in all the effort, putting in all the work. So that I can see is also exciting to people. Is that you get your stage, you get to put your piece up, people get to see it, you get to show your stuff. And I see here there's a People's Choice Award.
People who come to the show can vote as to what they like best. So we're looking for emerging artists as well as those artists that are what we call seasoned artists. They've been working for a long time in their art, and they've really perfected many areas of their art. So we take in all kinds. This is a tremendous show of all levels and of all kinds of art.